All right, I'm here with Fletcher Westphal, who just got to announce to the world that he is committing to the Florida Gators. First of all, congratulations and welcome to Gator Nation.
Definitely.
We're excited to have you. And first, I've got to ask the question that everybody wants to know. In your own words, what was it that put Florida over the top?
For me, they're really just the everything school. It's just they have so my final three was Arkansas, Clemson, Florida. Right, to me, they have the life after football, the education kind of aspect that Clemson has, and that football development that I believe I'll get at Arkansas. They also have that at University of Florida. So they really hit every box.
That is why we call it the everything school for sure. When did you know that you were going to pick UF? Like, have you known for a long time? Did you decide in the last 24 hours?
So I had known, so we went on a vacation to New Orleans just to kind of clear my mind so I could go back, think on all the official visits that we took,
Mhm.
and just thinking back on like the support systems that Florida has. Even thinking back through every visit that I've taken over 80 visits. I'm just thinking, the best support that I'll be able to get for myself, kind of on and off the field, would be from the University of Florida. And I woke up on July 1st, and just that was that thought that was rolling through my head, and I'm like, that's gonna be my decision.
So, did you call Billy Napier and tell him?
Yeah, I called him on the 6th. Yep.
And how did he react?
Oh, he was screaming on the FaceTime call. Yeah, he was happy.
All right, so talk about your official visit to Florida. What set it apart from other visits?
It was really, so. I mean, every official visit is made to be like really really nice. It was just I think I blended well with the players there, the commits, coming in my 24 class. I really just blended really well with them. I got to know Coach Sale, Coach State better, and it's just I really blended well with everyone at the school.
So, obviously, you mentioned Coach Rob Sale and Coach Darnell Stapleton. It's a little different to have two offensive line coaches. How did that impact your decision?
Well, that's kind of that part of the O line development and the everything school. I think like the Coach Kennedy at Arkansas, right? I believe that he would get me amazingly done right at
Sure.
Arkansas, but at Florida, right, you have two O line coaches, and then you got assistants on top of that, right? You have 4 or 5 O line coaches at the University of Florida, right? You have eyes on you 24/7, and you would the amount of work that you get in just from having so many eyes on you, right? It's instant feedback.
Yep. So, one of the things that I always tell people is that schools aren't just recruiting a player, right? They are recruiting your entire family. So, what do you think sold your parents on UF?
Oh, they want to live in Florida. Really, they like the education standpoint. They like all the coaches there. They like Coach Napier, and obviously, I mean, it's in Florida. They want to live in that nice weather, taxes, all of that. So they were, when I told them, they were probably more happy than Coach Napier.
All right, next I want to ask you about DJ. He has obviously been very vocal as a recruiter, but be honest, how much did him being a part of this class impact your decision?
It definitely did. I mean, he's been, since I got the offer. He had been kind of recruiting me, just since then, and just watching, just some of his stuff. I mean, he's an athletic QB. He's very good. Obviously, I don't know how to play quarterback, so I can't really analyze him too much. But I mean, he has great character from what I can see, and I just I'll be blocking for him one day.
All right, so be honest on this one too. Who is a better recruiter, Billy Napier or DJ Lagway?
Probably Coach Napier.
All right, so now that you're committed, you're a Gator, it's your turn. Are you ready to put on your recruiting hat?
Yeah, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. Still, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. But I'm ready to start recruiting. Uh, yeah.
All right, well, good. You got to bring us, close out this class well. You are a huge addition to it. So, Gator fans are notorious for showing love on social media. Do you think that Florida fans interacted with you more than any other fan base?
It was definitely, yeah. Florida fans, In terms of like pure interaction, yeah. I mean, I was getting DMs. I mean, it's just everything. Yeah, Florida fans are definitely very very active on social media.
And
So
it's
yeah,
not just players that give relentless effort, it's those fans too. For Gator fans that don't follow you yet on social media, tell everybody where they can find you.
you can find me on Twitter. Just type in Fletcher Westphal. I'm like the only person in the world named that. And same thing with Instagram, Fletcher Westphal.
All right, so now that you have your decision behind you, what are you going to focus on this upcoming year?
Just getting better. I know some of my weak points. Just really in the pass game, my run game is my strong point, and I mean even then we're still getting better at both things. Just overall improving my O line coach. I just told him actually right before this call, and I mean he's excited. He's ready to get to work with me. So I mean,
So, when you were growing up, what was the team that you were a huge fan of?
so we never when I was younger we never watched like college football or even like NFL in my house.
Mhm.
We still don't even have ESPN. So unless the game was on prime time or something, like I haven't really watched it. I've watched more football games in person than I have
Mhm.
like online. So there really wasn't any specific team. I guess our family friends were like really close family friends were Maryland fans,
Okay.
and we were we were Washington fans until they started losing a bunch, and then we switched to being Ravens fans.
So, if you didn't grow up watching football, what got you into football?
Well, I didn't watch football, but I played it.
Mhm.
It was one of those things. I've been playing it, so I played it first grade, and then I like tried. My parents had me try like every single sport kind of throughout elementary school. So it was like football, soccer. I did like gymnastics, horse riding. I did almost like every sport imaginable. I did tennis, right? And then sixth grade, middle school, that's when I kind of picked my sport. So I was like, all right, I picked football, right? So I
Mhm.
played football all throughout middle school, played it in high school. Just we haven't had, I guess, football inside the house.
Mhm. You had one thing that you could say to Gator Nation, one message, what would it be?
Oh, I didn't think about I didn't think about this before. Uh, Go Gators.
Well, we are excited to get you in
Me too.
orange and blue. That is for sure. I appreciate Fletcher so much for coming on and chatting with us about his recruitment. We've talked about him a ton on this channel, and we are so excited about getting him in orange and blue. As a reminder, guys, Fletcher Westphal is a 4-star offensive tackle out of Leesburg, Virginia. He is 6'8.5", 335 pounds. Let me say that again. 6'8.5", 335 pounds. Talk about this on the channel all the time, but you can't teach size. And we need it, and he has got it. He is a top 300 kid on 24/7 and on 3. He is going to be our highest rated offensive lineman commit. He has elite size and traits for that left tackle spot. Florida needs him. This is a huge help to the offensive line. Huge size, both figuratively and literally. This is a huge, massive pickup for the Gators. He has the body type to be a left tackle, he has the length to match. He is a two-way player in high school, and he takes seriously meaningful snaps at defensive end. He is really explosive, and he is mean on the field. These are all the kind of things that we love to see in our linemen. He's got quick feet, really strong lower body, and maybe his best trait is that he has a very high football IQ. If you're jacked about this commitment, make sure that you hit that subscribe button below, as we've got big news that will continue to roll in for the Florida Gators. We're pretty close to on pace to hit our goal of 5,000 subscribers by the Utah game. Help us get there if you enjoy the content. Speaking on that Utah game, if you missed our video on what people are missing about UF's likely quarterback in that game, click right here.